Good morning, everyone. Tina Spalding, Trance Channel here today for our daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we are doing lesson number 156, I Walk with God in Perfect Holiness. Today's idea but states the simple truth that makes the thought of sin impossible. It promises there is no cause for guilt, and being causeless, it does not exist. It follows surely from the basic thought, so often mentioned in the text, ideas leave not their source. If this be true, how can you be apart from God? How could you walk the world alone and separate from your source? We are not inconsistent in the thoughts that we present in our curriculum. Truth must be true throughout if it be true. It cannot contradict itself, nor be in parts uncertain and in others sure. You cannot walk the world apart from God because you could not be without Him. He is what your life is. Where you are, He is. There is one life. That life you share with Him. Nothing can be apart from Him and live. Yet where He is, there must be holiness as well as life. No attribute of His remains unshared by everything that lives. What lives is holy as Himself, because what shares His life is part of holiness and could no more be sinful than the sun could choose to be of ice, the sea elect to be apart from water, or the grass to grow with roots suspended in the air. There is a light in you which cannot die, whose presence is so holy that the world is sanctified because of you. All things that live bring gifts to you and offer them in gratitude and gladness at your feet. The scent of flowers is their gift to you. The waves bow down before you, and the trees extend their arms to shield you from the heat and lay their leaves before you on the ground, that you may walk in softness while the wind sinks to a whisper round your holy head. The light in you is what the universe longs to behold. All living things are still before you, for they recognize who walks with you. The light you carry is their own, and thus they see in you their holiness, saluting you as Saviour and as God. Accept their reverence, for it is due to holiness itself which walks with you, transforming in its gentle light all things unto its likeness and its purity. This is the way salvation works. As you step back, the light in you steps forward and encompasses the world. It heralds not the end of sin in punishment and death. In lightness, in laughter, is sin gone, because its quaint absurdity is seen. It is a foolish thought, a silly dream, not frightening, ridiculous perhaps, but who would waste an instant in approach to God Himself for such a senseless whim? Yet you have wasted many, many years on just this foolish thought. The past is gone with all its fantasies. They keep you bound no longer. The approach to God is near, and in the little interval of doubt that still remains, you may perhaps lose sight of your companion and mistake him for the senseless ancient dream that is now past. Who walks with me? This question should be asked 1,000 times a day, till certainty has ended doubting and established peace. Today let doubting cease. God speaks for you in answering your question with these words. I walk with God in perfect holiness. I light the world, I light my mind, and all the minds which God created one with me. And that is our lesson today, lesson number 156. I walk with God in perfect holiness. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and these words bring peace and joy to the heart, do they not? For it is true. When your soul hears these words, it recognizes the truth. Just as when it hears lies, it can feel them. You have had many experiences of this in your life, where you were with somebody and they were telling you an untruth and you knew it. You could feel it as a form of anxiety or fear in the heart, in the body, a physiological response. That is because you are a truth teller. You are a truth generating machine. And when you are out of accord with truth, you know it. You see it in your behavior, you hear it in your words, you feel it in your sickening body. And we want you to understand that those of you that are beginning to feel the positive effects of this work, these daily rituals that we are doing together, your body is healing. Your body is getting stronger. The energy systems and the nerve endings and the electrical systems of your bodies are getting stronger. And that is why you are feeling better, because you are aligning with truth. You know this is the truth. You can feel it in the cellular structure of your body. And your body responds because you are the creator. You are the one. When you know that you are safe, when you know that you are guided, when you know that even though things around you may look a little chaotic now, something good is going to come from this. And so many of you have had this experience in life where you felt something was bad, but years later you say, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. And that is the love that is behind all of the events of your world. It is hard for you to believe that as you see this chaotic maelstrom on your planet playing out, but it is the death throes of a sad society. It is the death throes of fear, and you all, every single one of you that are doing this practice, every time you forgive, every time you love, you are healing not only your body, your family, but your world, because it is all coming from all of you. You are the holy sons and daughters of God. And you are created in God's image, and you are powerful. You are a part of that which is all that is, the great universal consciousness. You are not separated from it, even though at times you think you are, but you are deluded in those thoughts. Know that God walks with you. I walk with you every moment of every day, and we are leading you towards the light. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.